Good evening, and welcome to the latest edition of Randall Reads. Tonight I'd like to talk about a monster of a book called The Executioner's Song by Norman Mailer. This isn't a fiction title, more the natural successor to Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. Back in America in the 1970s, there was a very famous murder case involving a man called Gary Gilmore. Now, Gilmore had been in and out of correctional facilities as a youth and the mainstream prison as an adult. And when he's due for parole, he goes and lives with a cousin. He's set up with a job, and he's got a real chance of making a half-decent life for himself. But unfortunately, Gilmore has been institutionalised, and it isn't long before his sort of criminal ways come to the fore. He starts stealing, signing bad cheques, getting into fights, which culminates in him going on a murder spree, and he ends up on death row. It becomes a bit of a circus, this whole thing, because it's lots of stays of execution, and it goes on for years and years and years. And Gilmore, in the end, just wants to be executed. So he starts like an appeal to go to the electric chair, and he rings up radio stations. He has T-shirts printed, and there's like this really sort of macabre game to get him killed, basically. Anyway, Mailer became really interested in this case, and he's just compiled this most amazing book of interviews with people who knew Gary, with Gilmore himself. There's like newspaper clippings from around the time. There's psychiatric reports. There's just everything in there. It's a huge book of about 1,000 pages, and for me, it's like a major achievement in literature, the way he put it together. And I think in a quote, he said it was like an exercise in form. But it's just the most engrossing read you can possibly imagine. If you're going on holiday and you want something really substantial to get your teeth into, you couldn't really get anything better than from The Executioner's Song. So that is my recommendation for this week. It's Norman Mailer's The Executioner's Song. Right, thank you for listening. Good evening.